Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the Whatever Show. This is your 15-minute wake up. Your 15-minute wake up. This is food for thought stuff. So I don't want nobody getting upset with me concerning anything I say. This is just for you to stretch out your mind and listen. Today's 15-minute wake up is like this. Your early morning conversation should be, of course, to get your mind ready, get ready for work, or get ready for whatever grind you got going on. Self-talk, they said. It's about self-talk, how to motivate yourself, because in this world you got to be a self-motivator. Nobody's giving you anything, more in this time than ever, because this is the me generation. Sorry to say that, but that's the truth. And some of the people of older age in my generation, some older and some younger, they're accepting this. Many have reasons to be this way. So I understand that too. But don't bite the hand that feeds you. Always remember where you come from. Be mindful of the people that supported you in the times that you wasn't supported by anybody. These should be common thoughts and things that come to your mind, but for some apparent reason, it's not happening like that anymore. There's too much violence going on, and for selfish reasons. A lot of people don't even really know why they hurting the next person. They felt disrespected, or their prides are hurt, or whatever. I was always taught, and I just really started implementing this in these recent years, that you don't need to prove anything to anybody except yourself and your kids, if you have any, because you got to try to be the best parent you can be. And your creator, first and foremost. They always asked us to put God first. And a lot of us do. And then a lot of us don't. I'll be the first one to say that about myself. Because I'm living in the here and now. And I truly believe that He can help me with a lot of things, all things. However, at the same time, I have to put in the work. Now, however I put in that work, that's between me and the world, or the dunya. So, point I'm trying to make is this. The old ways need to come back. This new wave stuff is dead. As my old head pops would say, it's a dub. It's a mess. You cannot walk around in this world, in this day and time, and believe that you're going to be able to survive with that mind state. There's no way. There's no way. So, trust and believe, people, if we really, really want to make it in this life, and if you believe in the afterlife, and then making it in the next life, it's concerning the deeds that you put in now. You got to put in the work. Islamic tradition is stated by Abu Hurairah, radiyallahu anha, that the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Akamakala, was translated to mean, actions are but by intentions, and every man will have what he intended. So that's only part of it. The other part is the part that a lot of people miss, myself at times as well, because it's how deep it's deep. It speaks about if you only wish for some worldly gain or to be seen by men, then that's all you're going to receive from that blessing. That's it. But if you're doing it purely for the sake of the Creator, to see His face in the afterlife, and that He will be pleased with your actions, if you're doing it purely for that sake, then you're going to get the blessing times 10 and whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decrees to be blessed upon you. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Islam and Christianity and all the war and all that stuff, but we all pray to the same God. The minute we understand that, we gonna be gravy. It's just another form of division to divide the people. This ain't even a political joint. This is just on some serious, we need to really sit down and get together stuff. We got all these world governments and all of these organizations and everything. And the murder rate is not going down, it's increasing. Poverty, increasing. Unemployment, increasing. All the things that we're supposed to be doing in this life to get better or make things better, it's getting worse. Broken homes, it's on a rap song. I forgot what it is. I forgot what song, so I apologize for paraphrasing. Oh, matter of fact, it's Cold Blooded. It's Cold Blooded with Swiss Beats and Pusha T. He said a verse on there that broken homes is like the new kind of slavery. He said a verse on there like that. So, and a lot of people misjudge like people on welfare and stuff like that. You need assistance in this day and time. One job is not going to pay all your bills these days. It's not. The price of living is going up, but the pay's not. You know what I mean? The kids are getting smarter, but they're getting smarter than their parents. So once they get to a certain age, they get to a certain point like, you can't tell me anything. So on that point, it's on the parents to, as hard as it may be, we got to stay online and keep up to speed. That's why I became computer illiterate and stuff like this. Because I got to adapt or die, people. Adapt or die. You're not going to be able to, if you don't know a little bit of something about what's going on in these last 10 years, then you really going to be lost in the sauce. There ain't no doubt about it. The point of the wake-up call, and I'm going to give these periodically, but the point of this is that I'm not the only one saying this. I'm not the only one that has said this. I'm only saying it now in this generation, in this time, at 6:15 in the morning. Because I see too much. I see loved ones not speaking. They can't let the past go. And that's another division. Then you got, misinformation and all this other stuff. People believe in lies before they believe the truth. And people, I don't care what nobody say, but people committing crimes and then telling on people and getting them locked up while you come home, that's bad business. Like, you knew what you was doing when you got into the game or whatever you was doing. You knew what you was doing. You constantly, did nobody put no gun to your head and say, sell drugs or, embezzle money, or nobody told you to do this. You did it on your own. It would be different if people were doing these things like back in the day. the neighborhood telephone. You did something on Curtin Street. By the time you got to Camp Street, you probably already got beat like 3 times, and mom and dad's waiting for you. That's a different kind of, I ain't even going to say telling, but I'm going to say, letting the people know, like, listen, this young man needs to be straightened out. We took care of our own. That's when the village raised the child. The village is no longer raising the child. Pills, TV, and computers and PlayStations and iPhone 11s and Jordans is raising the children. So this is all they know. You don't give them no Jordans, they feel less than. You don't give them the newest iPhone, they feel less than, even though they got a 3-story house and they got clothes on their back and they never had to ask for a meal. But they identify themselves with these material things and they think that's what makes them be who they are. It's just they got the best of everything. But they don't know they already got the best of everything. But because of being visually poisoned by certain things or information, and even music, and I love music, you understand, but the music that I make is conscious music. I'm not saying that I don't get rough and raw sometimes because, I come from that, However, there's always still a message that I'm trying to say. We cannot continue to live this way and think that we're going to survive. I'm quite sure there's other species out there looking at planet Earth and they thinking, what the hell is they doing down there? Because we bugging. I just watched the video the other day and a lot of people get mad at Trump and all that, right? I disagree with his politics, but 64 million people voted for this guy. 64 million. So, really, what they say? The rap song about men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Numbers don't. Excuse me. So, we are getting upset at the wrong things. Now, he said he was who he is. He showed who he is, but he also did what he said he was going to do, too. I think he's probably one of the first presidents that actually did what he said he was going to do. Even though it might have been to the negative, the fact remains, the man still followed his campaign promise. I just wanted him to be a good president because he's at the head of the country. Now we at war again with another country. There's a whole lot of reasons behind that, and that's another conversation for another time. The only reason why I brought that up is because it's the mind state of the people. I need minds now. I don't want to wait. What's yours is mine. And if I'm bigger than you, I'm going to take it. Or if I'm smaller than you, I'm going to kill you and take it anyway. That's what we're dealing with. There's too many weak-minded people out here. We need stronger teachers. We need stronger leaders so they can make stronger people, stronger kids. We need to be stronger parents. And I'm saying we because I'm in that car too. I don't say a lot of things that I need to say. This is your 15-minute wake up. Love everybody that wants to love you. If they don't want to love you, that's their problem. You got to do what's best for you. Y'all have a good day. Stay focused.